We're in today with the HD 5450. This is a 2010 video card with half a gig of VRAM, GDDR3. It's got 650 megahertz on the core clock, 800 megahertz on the memory clock, 64 bits bus width, DirectX 11, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7 4th Gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. The best thing we can do for this display adapter is to just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. I wanna see how it works in World of Tanks because I know this game how it's performing, and it's very easy on every GPU that I know. Seriously, I can if I take this video card out and I can play on that Intel HD this CPU is got, I think it's gonna have more FPS than this video card. I'm not joking, seriously. So with Intel HD 4000 series, I think I'm gonna have more FPS than this one. Hey, don't joke, you know, don't joke because it will be a better option in some situation. In this case, with this video card, you can actually see I got 448 megabytes of VRAM. I put the lowest resolution and I still have 100% render scale. That is a very important option because that's the last defense I have on a game, you know, when I'm using render scale. And World of Tanks has a render scale, and it's a fantastic thing to see in a game with old video card like this. Let's put it to 60% render scale. Let's see how much you're gonna get. 78 FPS. It looks like, seriously, but I got 60 FPS. Okay, so 100 FPS is jumping there to 100 FPS, but I don't need that. So in this case, because I used the render scale, you can actually see I got only 450 megabytes of VRAM utilized. Now, in order to distress the whole thing, I will use VSync. With VSync, I got 80-70% load on the GPU's core. This is actually a fantastic thing to see because now with 60 FPS, you see you created a little buffer in the video card's core. In this case, you can see that it's doing a fantastic job and it's not being utilized at maximum. 86% load on the core, 421 megabytes of VRAM. So this is how it needs to be set up. Call of Duty, look at this. I put 800 by 600 lows details. I got 60 FPS on. How is it possible? I'm so excited actually. It doesn't use too much VRAM in this case. You can actually see it's not being utilized on the VRAM. Core is maxed out though. This is actually an awesome performance here. In this case, 58 degrees on the video card. There's no problem on utilizing an old video card like this. You can see that it's possible to kill plonkers here. Oh, look at that. Why shooting Daniel random? I don't know. Considering what video card I have, I will say this is a good performance. The core is being utilized at maximum, but it gives me with lowest resolution and lowest quality playable FPS. And I like it. I like that attitude this video card has in all games. You know, people say, yeah, you need to see it in new games. If you put the right games, you can actually see it's possible to actually get a nice entertainment from this. 50 FPS with the flashbang. I never thought I would see that type of FPS with flashbang. The CPU doesn't have any problems here with 10-15% on the CPU side. 4.2 gig of system RAM utilized. I mean, the quality is low, so can say nothing bad about this. Team Fortress is one of those games that works really nice on older hardware, but if you have a low-end GPU, you need to play this game because on 1024 with lowest details, you can actually see it's got 60 FPS. In some situation, it's working really nice. In some situation, it's not working really nice. But overall, this is a good performance. So I like it. I like this performance and I like this attitude this video card has. So let's see how it's running here with this video card. Let's see how it's running with this setup. Oh, look at that. He's the man. He's the man to protect. We're gonna push it. Burn them, boy. I want them crispy. Look at that. Holy sh**. Crispy, what you doing? I call him crispy now. Hey, look at that. Oh, barbecue. Oh, they. What the yeah, boy, look at what's his name? X to the third. If we're jumping in S.T.A.L.K.E.R with this video card, whoa, this is gonna be very interesting because let me explain. I got 720p with lowest details, minimal, and I got playable FPS in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I got playable FPS with the 5450. This is insane performance because I got 500 megabytes of VRAM. I mean the VRAM GDDR3 in this case. I got only 100 watts consumption from this. I think all games will be really nice on a video card like this. 100 FPS FPS, the frequency is good, 132 megabytes of VRAM utilization. Everything is snappy, you know, the frame time is very flat. There is no problem on actually utilizing this video card with S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Seriously, all games apparently will be much better with this video card. If you're interested on playing some games that doesn't run properly, you know, newish one, I will say go for it. But in my situation, I will stay with games like this. I will make a Windows XP or Windows 7 machine, and I will definitely utilize a video card like this. Imagine instead of actually paying hundreds of dollars or for a rare video card, instead you can get a 5450 with 500 megabytes of VRAM and utilize it in games like this. Wouldn't be that a treat to have a retro machine with this video card? One game that is running really nice on this old video card, I got 1080p with lowest details, and the game is running on this video card really nice. Look at this, nice performance, everything is good with the video card. I got 60-70% load on the video card. There is room for improving the FPS in this case. So for instance, if I don't want this 1080p, I can put it on 720p and put my quality higher, and in this case you can actually see it's doing a fantastic job on being utilized properly. I like this performance this video card is offering on all games. I think this is actually the thing that I need, because let me say it, 107 watts consumption. So if you're interested on playing all titles, all games, and you don't want to consume a lot of wattage, this is a nice alternative when it comes to gaming. If you're not interested on getting a very rare video card, you know, to play the OG way, I think this is a very good alternative. In this case, it's only utilizing 100 megabytes because I'm on low details, like I said. But if you are interested on putting more details, I think lowering the resolution, it will be much better. But look at this, even on low details is actually fantastic. So I cannot complain. I got 800 by 600 with low quality. There is minimal quality in this case, but I just wanted to show you how it's working with low details. If you're interested on getting high FPS with a video card like this is the way. 800 by 600, 1024, 720p in some situation. I mean, it was a very exaggerated performance from Galaxy on Fire, but that game shows you that is very efficient with all the GPUs. Old graphics cards apparently it's nice for that game, but regardless, in a situation like this, in a Need for Speed game, you can see that you can achieve this with this video card with 70 FPS. I mean, 800 by 600 is not a very high-end resolution, and low quality, you can actually see it's low quality. But if you're interested on more details, there is option for that. This is medium details, and I'm actually curious if it's working really nice. There are some glitches here and there, but can actually see now I got a little reflection on the car, and theoretically it needs to be a little better in this case. You know, when it comes to the quality. On the performance side, yeah, I think I'm gonna drop below playable FPS. Playable FPS means 60 FPS, but in some situation you can actually see that is holding above. So if I do the right settings here, the right resolution and the right quality, you can actually see I got a lot of options. But in this case, 46 megabytes of VRAM shows me that this is made for older video cards. But in this case, you can see that it's capable of delivering. It doesn't need that 500 megabytes of VRAM, but the core of the video card can allow me to play the game with over 60 FPS, and that is the most important thing in this case. If you want to play Dragon Age with 5450, this is gonna be very interesting because I got 800 by 600. Look at this, I got playable FPS. I'm actually surprised it's working really nice. Seriously, lowest resolution, lowest quality, I don't care. You know what, I don't care. In this situation, the best thing I can do for this video card is just praise it and see how many 100 megabytes of VRAM is taking. 113 watts consumption. I'll take this as a big win because this video card apparently can do something. This is one of those situations in which I will say, you know what, if you add the value of this game to the video card, I think you're gonna get a better video card. But I'm thinking that you already have the game and you're just using this video card in a second, third, fourth computer, you know, with lowest details in order to play some old retro games. And I think this is the best way to do it. Low resolution, 800 by 600, low quality, everything is good, you know. So there's nothing to complain here. Look at this, it's working. So yeah, I will take this as a big win in this situation with this video card. This is a very interesting performance this game it's offering. I got 800 by 600 and maximum details. This video card it's not even utilized. Seriously, you can actually put more resolution in this. Seriously, 1024. 1280, you know, this is one of those situations in which the video card is actually capable of offering good performance here with the video card. Doesn't have any problems. You can actually see the more I play with the video card, you're gonna get more utilization on the VRAM, and that's actually a good thing because it's got 500 megabytes of VRAM, and for all games this is fantastic. Good performance, everything is good here, the quality is good, the drivers, everything is awesome with the video card because it's offering me the performance without any glitches. I think it's gonna reach 300 megabytes of VRAM, but you got options here. Either put higher resolution or keep it like this, and it's going to buffer in the VRAM, because majority of the time I will choose it like this because the frame time is clear. And in this situation I will say, you know what, leave it like this because it's very fluent, it's very agile. It makes this video card look that it's actually a high-end video card, seriously, and I like it. Majority of the time, if somebody will come in front of you and just say, hey, do you want a HD 5450, you will be like, why? By all definition, this is a display adapter. If you want to put it today in a computer, you will have a lot of problems utilizing it. You will have a higher chance on actually using the Intel HD this CPU has. This video card, this display adapter did manage to show me something today. If I'm interested on retro gaming, I think this is a very good option, because majority of the time you will end up with paying a lot of money if you are interested on getting a very rare video card, and this is the best solution. This is the alternative when it comes to retro gaming. This is the way. It doesn't consume a lot of wattage. It's a very small video card. It's got a fan on it, so it's cooled properly. You manage to see the video card didn't overheat with 100% core load. The video card did fantastic in a couple of light games, but majority of the time it will be even better if you use this video card for old retro games. That will be the most awesome thing ever. If you're not interested on getting a video card expensive for that old retro machine, I think this is the solution, and it will give you the right FPS if you're interested. This is Windows 7. I think there is drivers for this even for Windows XP, and I think it's gonna run really nice. This is an awesome alternative. I cannot say a bad thing about it because it did the job, and I like that attitude this video card managed to offer me. So yeah, I like it. If you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.